Can volcanic eruptions be brought on by earthquakes? Occasionally, yes. A few significant local earthquakes, magnitudes larger than 6, are thought to be connected to an upcoming eruption or to some sort of unrest at a neighboring volcano. Tectonic earthquakes close by, however, can only cause volcanoes that are already prepared to erupt. Two prerequisites must be met for this to apply. Sufficient magma that is eruptible within the volcanic system. There is a lot of pressure in the magma storage area. If those circumstances hold true, it's feasible that significant tectonic earthquakes might trigger the release of dissolved gases from the magma, similar to a shaken Coke bottle, raising pressure and perhaps triggering an eruption. Earthquakes are generated by moving magma and volcanic fluids. Earthquakes can be caused by numerous activities inside and around volcanoes. These processes are typically fracturing and faulting that do not result in eruptions. However, magma and volcanic gases travel upward to the surface, causing considerable stress changes in the crust, which can result in volcanic earthquakes. Examples of seismogram signals from volcanic earthquakes include volcanotectonics. Volcanotectonic, VT, low frequency, LF, deep long period, DLP, hybrid, mix of VT and LF. Very low frequency, VLF, and tremor are examples of seismogram signals from volcanic earthquakes. Seismologists that specialize on volcanoes investigate a range of seismic occurrences to learn more about the movement of gases and magma towards the surface. The brittle breakdown of rock that happens along strictly tectonic faults like the San Andreas Fault is represented by volcanotectonic, VT, earthquakes. VT events can happen at volcanoes as a result of normal tectonic pressures, shifting tensions brought on by flowing magma, and fluid movement via pre-existing cracks. Differentiating between these processes can be difficult, and to figure out what's happening, data from other fields, geodesy, hydrology, gas geochemistry, and geology, are frequently needed. As magma and gases travel toward the surface, they cause fractures to resonate, resulting in long-period, LP, or low-frequency, LF, earthquakes. Although they are frequently observed before volcanic eruptions, their prevalence might also be a result of some volcanoes' background seismic activity, therefore their presence does not always portend an impending eruption. Non-magmatic processes, most notably glacier movement, can also result in LF events. Tremor is a continuous, high-amplitude seismic signal that can be produced by a variety of phenomena, including as explosions, long-lived resonance from protracted magma flow via fractures, and VT or LP, LF events that occur frequently but are too closely spaced in time to be visually distinguished. The majority of earthquakes associated with volcanoes are typically too small to feel, fairly shallow, typically within 10 kilometers, 7 miles of the surface, and can happen in swarms made up of dozens to hundreds of events. Most swarms do not typically result in eruptions, but swarms do commonly precede eruptions. Seismologists therefore continuously search for seismic activity at volcanoes during any periods of increased activity. Subscribe for more informational videos and live feeds of active volcanoes, nature live streams and more.